Okay, here we go. We're back with Dubster Dive. It's me and Nomi. Nomi, how you doing? You okay?
I'd be better if you didn't just now.
I know. I did it last time too, where
I don't.
I always say I noticed it right away. But yeah, so we're recommendations. Said this one specifically requested me and Nomi. You would talk of paradise for Demon Lord Retry. Why would you do this to us?
Because it exists. I don't. I could pretend I absolutely hated every moment of this, but
this isekai is just it's another isekai for those who haven't heard of it.
Some lines are decent, and you know which character I'm specifically talking about, Dolphin.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, there's an episode like halfway through where there's like big fight, powerful demon or whatever. I was literally telling Dolphin I think this is the most bored I've been so far.
Yeah, so
I felt nothing.
Let's get into this. Demon Lord Retry, or Mount Sama Retry, is a novel series written by Kuroni Kanzaki and illustrated by Keiji Ogata before switching to Amaru Minatake. And yeah, it also has a sequel called Demon Lord Retry R. Why do people title their sequels that? Anyway,
I assume whenever I see R, it's like what Tales of Grace's R for like remaster, remake, whatever
the R stands for retarded.
Apparently.
Well, the anime would air in July of 2019 by Studio Akachi Apelka. I thought it said epileptic. I was like, what? When I first saw this name. Who have done... Oh, Jesus. Do I really have to pronounce this? 180 Byakimi no Mimi o Shiai Wase ni... Oh my god. Dekiru Ka, which is apparently an anime about ASMR.
Also, your pronunciation was not exactly god-awful.
But no, mate, it's ASMR. What if we did the entire thing, like this? Say myself to
You're right. No, fuck that.
But anyway, the dub would be put out by Funimation, but they're kind of dead now, so season 2 probably won't be that. Oh yeah, this was greenlit for a season 2. Of course it was.
For some reason.
Well, anyway, the show follows our protagonist, Akira Ono, literally named after the main mute chick from High School Girl, fuck off, as he's celebrating the last night of the game he develops, runtime, before it gets shut down. The game is called Infinity Game. Could it come up with anything better?
So obvious joke. If it's an Infinity Game, why is it being shut down?
I guess it wasn't infinite. Well, he falls asleep, more or less, and wakes up reincarnated in the world of his game. Oh my god. And now he's the avatar of Hakuto Kunai. Who's
not a chain smoker.
Yeah, but Hakuto Kunai is the demon lord of this realm. Yeah, the obvious comparison is literally Overlord. It's not even trying to hide how much it's...
It's not the demon lord of this realm. They summoned him specifically from...
Yeah. It's...
Who really cares? Does anyone care?
But yeah, so he's a demon lord who's summoned here, and there's even times where he joins the Adventure Guild or tries pretending to be good under a different alias of Zero Kirasame. much like Overlord with Ainzel
Well,
Gone and
no,
Momonga.
it's different
Yeah,
because he cannot control when he transforms back, and apparently can't even completely control his actions. Actually,
I don't know how much I believe that.
N- that that is actually the excuse that they actually tell you that.
I know, dude, it's literally fucking Overlord.
I don't. I'm not going to argue with you on that because yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
whatever. So yeah, apparently they summoned his ass here because they needed his help to take down the demon uh, Grail, which is also pronounced the Greel at some point.
Grail,
I don't even
it
fucking know.
depends. It's pronounced
But
Grail
he
by
kills
the.
this thing in the first episode.
It lasts 5 seconds.
Yeah, so yeah, you're wondering, okay, so what the fuck does he do now? It's not really clear, because even when he talks to the idol that had summoned him, they're like, I can't grant your wish to bring you home. Sorry, buddy. So, okay, so he just fucks about here then?
No, remember he decides to make a new kingdom thing.
Yeah. And I guess the god of this world is called the Cherub, and there's three holy maidens that work under them. And he tries finding them.
There's three holy maidens, and then there were three god whatevers. One's dead. One is the one that summoned him, and then. But do you care what I'm saying at all? I doubt it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Was to summon him.
Because
why are we going over the intricate lore of this amazing show so much?
I don't know.
But yeah, I love how though they were like, it's in the city of the Holy Kingdom, by the way, and even he makes comments saying this is the most generic fantasy thing ever. It's like, is it? Just because you point it out doesn't make it any less generic, though, does it?
No.
Whatever. It's basically he just fucks around trying to come up with ideas to build up his own kingdom, I guess, which turns into him wanting to build a hot spring hospital thing.
Because that'll make them money that he can fund his kingdom with. And
honestly, this isekai is painfully mediocre. I've seen far worse at this point, but this one is the other type of you could do so much better than watch this show. That's the long and short of it.
There's like three characters that made this at all interesting for me.
One of them was not the pro tag.
Nothing. No, it wasn't. It was not.
Well, whatever. I guess, Nomi, let's get into the animation. I heard it's really, really good. Like, amazingly good.
Oh, hold on. When did you say this came out again? 2019?
2019. Right? The same year as Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I think I'd rather rewatch Made in Abyss, honestly.
You made that joke during King's Game, so we're gonna keep running back to.
I don't give a shit. I love it. Everyone loves Made in Abyss. I told you about that last time on the Chief Figure. Everyone loves Made in Abyss. Fuck you.
But yeah, so animation, everyone says is terrible, especially during the fight scenes. People are like, the animation is pretty dog dicks.
I'll give it this one thing. I have seen worse.
I mean, I'm sure, but
listen, I have to give it any one thing, and that's all I could think of.
Well, as far as the soundtrack goes, it tries.
Guitars.
Yeah, they try hammering in on that guitar with the rock themes and They have slice of life themes, and
what was that one thing you said?
I
think
said
it was
one of the
like-
songs sounded like a shitty Pantera song, and I can't even find. What up?
Pantera, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, and I was trying to look up the OST to find some of the names of the songs. I couldn't find shit. I don't think anyone really cared to upload it. I mean, I like the ending theme, which is called New Haruka Tojo. I think it was better than the show deserved.
That ending thing was decent.
But yeah, the OST itself is very forgettable. Which takes us to the recent Scott Dubster dive. Why are there 3 ADR directors for this show? Is that fucking necessary?
Shut up. Also, according to him, 2 of them put themselves in the show.
Oh, they did. So our main one is Jeremy Inman, who ADR directed Mushoku Tensei, and yeah, he also voices a few one-off characters, including Grail.
One-off.
Our second one is Afai Yu, who did Assassination Classroom. And yeah, she voices one of the other major characters. We'll get to him in a bit. And the last one is Marissa Lenti, who ADR directed Gunbuster. But I still bring up the point, why did this need 3 ADR directors?
Because of reasons.
Well, we also have 2 scriptwriters. First one is Jessica Kavanagh, who worked on Kimono Jihen. And our second one is Clint Bickham. No, wait, that's Ichikawa from The Dangers in My Heart.
I like that anime.
Well, whatever. Anyway, he also worked on One Piece scripts, so there's that, I guess. And
everyone worked on One Piece.
Yeah, there's some fuckery with the script, but I'll wait till we're done with the cast to get to that. Yeah. So first, our main protagonist, Hakuto Kunai, or Zero Kirisame, or Kirona, whatever the fuck his name is today. Where did he even make the comment saying Zero Kirisame was one of his lame avatars he created that one time years ago or some shit?
Yeah, he literally said that it's, and then for some reason he also compared to like oh, Kunai is like my home, but Zero is my vacation home, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
He occasionally likes dabbing in it, so yeah.
I guess that's why.
Played by Josh Greeley, who's Kinro from Dr. Stone, and Akihisa from Baka and Test, and Donkey from Fire Force? Is that like Don Quixote?
No, he's nowhere. No.
I mean, hey, he tries putting a slight, I guess, filter on when he has a cigarette in his mouth, or at least sounding like something's in his mouth.
Yeah,
Nobody know what it's like to have something in your mouth.
There's at least an attempt, which is better than some.
Yeah. Anyway, as far as Kunai here, he's your typical OP pro tag of an isekai. I don't know what you want. Guess he's not the most generic thing in the universe, to be fair. He'll at least make comments about bullshit going on around him, but...
And he'll do your favorite thing in episode 2.
We'll get to that. I still wouldn't call him exactly memorable. Ainz is still better.
Obviously.
Next, we have our main female character who he runs into when he first arrives here, Aku. And I kept thinking of Samurai Jack when her name was said.
Too hard not to.
Yeah, who's a lolly who her village was going to use as a sacrifice for Grail. And then, you know, Kunai saves her, I guess. She's voiced by Natalie Hoover, who's Tomoyo from Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card, Lily from Handshakers. That's a show with Omi I could bring you on for. It's pretty, something. And fine, Sonya Nevermind from Danganronpa. Then she's just your typical moe blob who views Kunai as a father figure.
I mean, he views her as daughter.
Yeah, he's like, can you? But I'm not that old. Come on.
I don't really
It's a running
know
joke.
about her feelings are strictly familial. I don't know about that one.
Well, I've seen people say they like the father-daughter dynamic between the two, which, if that's the case, I should just watch If It's For My Daughter, I Defeated Demon Lord instead. I think it's actually handled a bit better there, personally.
Yeah, I like that. I like that show. It's weird. I like a lot of shows that aren't this.
Well, anyway, she's fine. It's again typical Moe-esque character.
Yeah, nothing wrong with her, and she has a few fun lines.
Well, after her, we have Luna Elegant, one of the three holy maidens.
And yes, that is her real name.
Yep, typical tsundere. And yeah, she even has the laugh. You all know the one. She's voiced by Kristen McGuire, Malim from However Incarnated as Slime, and Mukuru from Date Alive. Where the fuck is season 5 of that already?
I don't know. I'm interested in what they'll do after the ending.
Well, either way, back on this. So yeah, she's again, she's fine. She's a little tsundere character, tsundere, if you will. And yeah, there's a scene when she first shows up where Kunai ends up spanking her ass. It's a very interesting scene.
I mean,
I gotta get something out of this show, man, and it does have fan service.
it does. It does. He doesn't see. I mean, Kunai doesn't see it as such. He just.
I mean, yeah, he did say, like, when she was annoying the shit out of him, he's like, this is for doing that, and then at the very end he goes, and this is just because I'm starting to enjoy this a bit. So take with that what you will.
Yeah. But again,
Well,
she has some fun lines because of that.
yeah, she constantly says he's pervert obsessed with her butt or whatever. It's a running gag.
But no, she literally one line is like, my butt wasn't enough for you.
Well, we got the next holy maiden after her, Killer Queen. That's also really her name. Voiced by Caitlin Glass. Caitlin Glass, Cammy from Street Fighter 4 through 6, whose alias was Killer B, that's why I thought of that. And Haruhi from Oran High School Host Club. And she is in love with Zero Kirisame, while I should mention Luna is in love with Kunai. Oh, humanity.
Yeah.
It's like DNA Angel, kind of, where there's different personalities that the maids are in love with. But yeah, she's the typical no-nonsense, I will fuck you up, tomboyish type. Except she falls apart when she becomes a fangirl for Zero.
Yeah, I believe they call that Gat Moe.
And yeah. Then, no real complaints about the performances for this show. Everyone tries.
But there's someone better than Killer Queen.
Yeah, Nomi's waifu's next. Angel White, the last of the Holy Maidens. Voiced by Megan Shipman.
You said you like her too.
Yeah, but we're not talking about me.
They're always talking about you.
Megan Shipman is Katase from My Tiny Senpai and Anya from Spy Family. And, I mean, Angel White seems to be the most typical, just the innocent type out of the three. That's really it. And she's the oldest of the three siblings, even though she's the most naive. See, they're doing a thing. Nomi likes the thing. Honestly, though, she's probably the one that leaves the least impression, being how she gets the least amount of screen time out of everybody.
She gets a bit in the
The last episode, the first half is focused on her. That's literally the most you get.
It's weird. We might have gotten more if the anime did well. That wasn't gonna happen though.
Well, anyway, It's Megan Shipman playing another naive character. You all know what to expect, typecasting and all that.
No, yeah.
But after that, we have Nomi's real waifu, Yuki Kaze.
Fuck, that's your life. Screw yourself.
Yuki Kaze the Trap.
You have to.
Does it? When the profile thing popped up for him, didn't say
girlish boy. That's literally what it says.
Yeah, voiced by Afia Yu. Hey, one of the ADR directors, Rika from Higurashi Go and Sotsu, and Victorique from Gosick. Or Gosick? How the fuck is that supposed to be pronounced?
I think it's Gosick, but I don't know actually.
Whatever. That show's good. I saw it. So there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Yuki Kaze is a very, very horny trap, constantly making sexual innuendos with everything he says.
So apparently they actually censor some.
I will get to that. I'll get to all the script stuff after we're done. But okay. Yes, one of Yuki Kaze's lines was toned down in the dub.
No, I mean
as per usual.
Like, even with that. Extremely thirsty.
Yeah, he literally makes the comment saying Kunai, the old man, can give it to him any way he wants. Or how Kunai is a threat to Yuki Kaze's chastity. And how he wants to have Kunai's baby. Wait a minute, is this Trap Shrine? Traps could get pregnant in this world? Hey, I'd be willing to give it a shot. Yeah, so... Yuki Kaze also said, I should mention, he's part of the Adventurers Guild, and he uses snow abilities. It's because Yuki means snow. Do you get it?
It's very clever.
Well, yeah. Oh, Safia Yu's having fun. After him, we have his attendant, Mikan. Or his sidekick, I guess?
Sidekick. She warrior, big sword, very, very big sword, revealing outfit.
She's voiced by Rowan Gilvey, who's Wizard Boy from Goblin Slayer, and Maxine Silverstone from Double Decker. I just like saying that name because it's silly. She also went under the alias Beth Lipton for this dub, which it's this show. I almost wouldn't blame her. But I mean, hearing her talk more in a role that isn't monotone from Devil's a Part-Timer, yeah, she's fine. I think this might have been her first named role, actually, too. It wasn't ad voices.
Good for you, I guess. I mean...
Well, yeah. And she is constantly annoyed of Yuki Kaze's bullshit. Because every time they go anywhere, well... Again, you heard how he is.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, after that, we come back to one of the attendants voiced for Kunai, one of the maids he summons, who's totally not similar to the Four Guardians with how they function. Nope.
No, shut up. She's not at all similar. She's a doctor.
Yeah, Yu Carino! Which the name Yu is always going to sound stupid in English dubs, no matter how you slice it.
Shut up. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, she's voiced by Caitlin Barr, who went under the alias Caitlin Barr. All you did was remove one R from your last name.
Thanks for pointing that out, because for a second I was like, what?
Professor Bridget from Return of Magic Should Be Special. And Valkyrie from Cautious Hero. Speaking of isekais. If you're going to ask which one I'd rather watch, even though me and Dai had our problems with Cautious Hero, I think you all might know the answer.
Yeah, but there's a connection with Cautious Hero.
We'll get to it. But yeah, so Yu Carino, so when she's first introduced, according to Kunai, she was a Shotokan, but now she's not because she's in love with Kunai.
No, it's not him that mentions she's a Shotokan. It's
I know you're gonna bring up the other attendant, but no, he does too. I went
No,
through this piece of
I
shit a
wasn't.
second time when he first
No,
summons her.
yeah, but yeah, that's most because she's like, she takes a look at at the at the first lolly like, you look good in boys' clothes or
Yeah,
whatever.
she's kind of massive
It's
Shotokan. And then it's kind of dropped when she starts falling for Kunai, I guess. But either way, she's obsessed
yeah,
with Kunai, basically saying, I just want to make him happy. I don't care. I'm going to become borderline stalkerish for him.
well, no,
Totally not
because
like
not only that,
Albedo.
but they literally also say like, yeah, no, she's a bit of a like sadist. She cuts people up, and then all that goes away.
I mean, the
It's a
scene where
plot
she
point.
cut the guy's arms off and then put them on backwards is kind of funny, I guess.
No, that was funny, but no, it's a plot point because when he touches his attendants, they feel a shock, and it doesn't matter. So
Well,
it's a plot point in the show we're going to forget about.
it's getting a season 2, Nomi. I don't think we can. We gotta remember all the intricacies.
No, no, I refuse. I will forget until season 2 comes out.
Yeah. Now, as far as the second attendant he summons, Tahara, he's voiced by Eric Rowan, who is Kendo Itsuka from My Hero Academia, also known as Battle Fist. That's the character's pure name. And Masumi from A3. Eric Rowan's cool people. Y'all should see some of his interviews. He's cool people, I
Yeah.
guess.
Also,
But yeah,
he has something in common with the dolphin.
oh, yeah. He's saying that because he waifued a lolly or something. You should be slapped for that, Nobi. But yeah, I was so confused for a minute. Yeah, I know. I was also thinking he should have been voiced by Stephen Fu at one point because he also has a little sister complex, like all of Stephen
Very
Fu's
much
characters do, and Mashal
so.
and everything. But yeah, so Eric Rowan does fine. Tahara is the one he calls to manage all of the goings on at the hot spring city he's trying to build. He's the closest thing we got to Demiurge, and I do mean that it's literally a very similar position to Demiurge.
He's a genius and knows how to guns.
Yeah, he also makes a comment saying, wait, so the Empire is gone and now I'm in this new fantasy order. You're saying we're like in an anime or something, which was fucking confusing. Why? So Kunai programmed his NPCs, because yes, he admits to be the one who created these characters, to know about anime. Okay. Sure.
I guess
That's
he got
why, like,
bored
when he
talking
first, I
about
was like, wait, so
anime.
are the attendants from the real world too? And he summons them, like, were they other players? That confused me for a second, because that's what it seemed like.
It's fair enough, but I guess he just got bored talking about anime with his no friends.
How dare you? His Infinity game was very successful in the fact that the level cap is only 30 and it didn't have magic before now.
Yeah, that was a slight sticking point for me.
Well, anyway, Eric Rowan does a good job. Will he be in season 2? Probably not, if you've seen his falling out with Funny. Then again, who the fuck knows? It's since, you know.
Every sane person would have a falling out with Funny. It was funny.
Well, Now we get to the two who work for the Adventurers Guild that are also relevant, I guess, because they're on the main cast list for some reason. First is Mink, voiced by Amelie, or Amanda Lee, whatever you want to call her. Marion Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling, and Junko from Zombieland Saga. Not the only Junko on this cast list. And, I mean, what the fuck was Mink's whole thing?
She's an S-rank adventurer. She was the Chuny cleric, remember?
Oh yeah, and Chunies are hot. Just look at Megamine.
But
What?
he's nothing like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whatever. This character was barely there. Why they're on the main cast list for the life of me, I don't know. I think they were in like 3 episodes.
Probably more important later in the manga, but obviously,
And the other one, her friend, is Organ, who's voiced by Emmy Lowe. I wonder how many people she had to sleep with to get casted in this show. What? She's a literal couch hooker. No one's changing my mind on that. Sarafi from Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. And Ushio from Summertime Rendering. Okay, that dub might be tits, but I think I'd rather watch that a million times over.
It's a hard choice, isn't it?
And yeah, isn't she another S-rank adventure too, or something?
Yeah,
they called her the Devil King or something.
No, I don't.
Or
she's a Devil Kin.
Devil Kin. I don't want to say King. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Devil Kin. She's Mink's partner, and
we see them fight a demon in episode. So it's like 7. The one that you said was actually kind of boring because the way the action works, which. Yeah, the action doesn't have much stakes to it because, well, we just met Mink and Organ for 1, and 2, you already know that the main dude is going to show up kunai and wreck shit.
I mean, that's the thing, because you all have seen isekai with OP protagonists. The fight scenes can still be cool for different reasons.
It probably didn't help that the animation was, well, that animation.
No, that did not help either. That definitely didn't do any justice.
Well...
But yeah, I tried thinking if there was anything else with Organ, but no, she's just a Devilkin. She's a lolly.
Yeah, it shows lots of lollies.
Her name is silly, but she's by far not the only one.
Well, anyway, time to move on to the bunny people. There's only 2 of these people. First is Kyon, which... Didn't you say, Nomi, that's the noise of rabbits make or something?
Yeah, well, the noise for that is Kyon with a P, but it's close enough that I pointed out, because it feels intentional.
Well, she's voiced by Kimberly Grace, who's Charlotte Custard from One Piece, and Petra from Gundam The Witch of Mercury. Yeah, the 2 rabbits are voiced by people who are barely in anything. So...
Hop.
Yeah, this one says hop after every sentence. We should do this whole Dubster dive like that.
No, they specifically pointed out like that. There's literally a line where he asked her and the other one, like, why do you do this? And they literally like, no, they like it. People like it when we do this.
Yeah, the other one is Momo, voiced by Kylie Stewart, who's Mary Steinberg from No Guns Life, and Mitsuki from You-Know, the anime adaptation of that VN.
Yeah.
And, yeah, she says bunny after every sentence. Let them do fine. I don't really have any complaints. They're just typical bunny waifus. That's really it. And they help out at the hot spring.
They definitely aren't given actual, like, bunny girl outfits, because,
I read the preview. One of the previews did bring up the point, though, saying, wait, so if you have human ears and bunny ears, wouldn't one of those sets of ears be pointless?
No. You know why the bunny ears exist.
And I know someone might bring it up. Yes, one of the rabbits is Eric Rowan's wife. I was not able to find out which one, so I tried pulling that up. Someone will point it out or correct me.
You're a failure.
Well, either way, that means one of them's probably going to be replaced, because yeah.
It's okay. Neither of them really matter.
It's going to make covering Season 2, though, more fun, since we're going to have to go over cast changes, I guess. But also sad, because people got replaced. I don't know. Well, we're almost done. Only a few people left. Next, we have Tron, who's a half-breed devilkin also. So because of that, she was forced to work for the demon cult. Oh yeah, I didn't even bring up our main villains. They're called demon-loving Satanists. As opposed to what?
And he also got fake pissed at me because this is like the third thing in a row we've seen with Satanists.
Yeah. I still think Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned, is the most incompetent Satanist we've seen in anime. So far, at least. But I'm starting to have questions, Naomi. So there's something you're not telling me.
Listen, you and I get to have the whole Nazi thing, so I gotta have something between the two.
Well, the demon-loving Satanist is fucking stupid. Anyway, Tron worked for them, but she ends up getting saved by Kunai. She's another lolly. She's voiced by
she gets saved by Zero. And then she tracks down Kunai because they look
the same, or she says they have the same aura, that she can smell their auras or some shit.
She can see auras as colors, like you're Zero, aren't you? And he's like, what are you talking about? And then eventually he's just like, fine.
Well,
so she floats everywhere somehow.
Yeah, she's going by Sarah Wiedenheft, because Sarah Wiedenheft always gets typecasted as lolly moe-esque characters. Hence why me and Ty named her the robot, because she's, that's all she can really do. She's Toru from Dragon Maid, everyone's favorite, waifu. Waifu the Dragon, know me.
No.
And Alice Ramos from Devil is a Part-Timer.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's slightly different, because Tron is monotone. Oh. But can't avoid it anymore. Oh, yes I can. We've got Walking. He's up next. He's one of the only... He's demon-loving Satanists we get anything on, so...
The only other one is the boss, but I still can't remember the dude's name.
Yeah, and maybe we'll save him for season 2 if he gets more. He was only in like one episode or something. So yeah, Walking is voiced by Josh Bangle, Lizardman Priest from Goblin Slayer, and Tenji from Tomodachi Game. And I mean, his name is Walking. That's it. He's okay. I don't got anything else for that.
Yeah, he exists. He opens a box of darkness.
Did you know his character in an anime called Dances with the Dragons had furniture fetish?
What did you just say to me?
I'm sorry, my mind wandered to that for a second, but yeah, it's
what?
Yeah, he wanted to fuck a table or something. I know you probably think I'm joking, but no, that's a real thing. The anime itself was pretty shit, but
You told me Suzume has chairs. I'm inclined to believe anything you say at this point.
Well, whatever. Josh did okay. I wonder. Wait, did Walking ever fight Kunai?
If by fight you mean get beat up by Kunai.
So we did have a Josh off. Two Joshes fought each other. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what it's all about.
It's good. No. You raise a good point. You are technically correct.
All right. Well, we can't avoid it anymore.
You could if you knew who Killer Queen's attendant was.
Oh, you're right. I did get him. Okay. Mount Fuji. Yeah, who you said looks like the Zangief thing.
He even has the cross chest hair thing too.
Well, he's voiced by
they gave him a sword.
He's voiced by Tyson Reinhardt, who's Hack from Steins Gate and Animal Mask from Kimono Michi.
I remember that.
Yeah, so he wants to suplex some fuckers. And yeah, he's basically Muscle Man.
Also likes getting stepped on by Killer Queen.
By Killer Queen, yeah. My queen!
He literally kicks him over to access her weapon, and she's like, thank you!
Yeah. He's into some weird shit. Looks being stepped on. But yeah, alright, let's get it out of the way. It's like a band-aid. Madam Shrimp Fry Butterfly! What a dumb fucking name. It reminds me of Lady Butterfly from Sekiro, right, Naomi? Huh? Lady Butterfly?
I prefer Lady Butterfly over this.
Well, she's basically a noble that helps fund the hot springs, and she's really, really fat, in the words of Scott Steiner.
I mean, there's a line about it that...
I'll get to that. So yeah, she's voiced by Jamie Marchi. Yay! Junko from the Danganronpa anime and Rias from High School DxD. Everyone already knows. I think she's not very good as a voice actor, and this is not an exception.
I was very confused.
And she does a voice like this.
According to Dolphin, she very much tried to do the...
This is one of the voices she does as Junko from Danganronpa.
I'm even more glad I didn't watch that because it's bad. I prefer her one episode replacement.
Yeah, so well, got to get to the replacements now because there were quite a few actually for this stupid show. But yeah, so Jamie Marchi playing a fat ass whale. That's kind of funny actually. Except in episode 7, where randomly she was replaced by Felicia Angel, who's Asahina from the Danganronpa anime. Now that'd be a twist, wouldn't it? She was the real killer all along, and Mona from Genshin Impact. And, I mean, she does a good job mimicking that silly voice, I guess.
But you can definitely... the moment she came on, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely Mona.
At least she had fun. Speaking of replacements, we then have Yuki Kaze in episode 11 being replaced by Dawn Bennett. Nomi, it's your waifu Kale from Dragon Ball Super!
Do you like your teeth? I honestly...
I'm never letting this joke die.
I still don't know where this joke sprang from. They just started saying it one day.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the voice change. Again, she tries imitating Afeoyu, but you can tell it's different.
The weird thing is episode 11 is I think might be the episode she gets the most lines in.
Oh, Yuki Kaze? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the last replacement is in episode 10. Aku is replaced by Tia Ballard randomly. You know, Chio from Devil's Part-Timer, or Happy from Fairy Tail.
He definitely didn't like this.
Hey man, it's not my fault. I think Tia Ballard's hot. Everyone knows this by now.
Yeah, whatever.
And to be honest, I doubt many people would really notice, because this is the one episode where Aku has barely any lines. Although it does make it really retarded in the episode preview when they're where everyone's pretending to be sick. And Kunai says, Aku, what's wrong with your voice? You sound strange. Are you sick? It's like, really? You're doing this in the episode where her voice changed. Stupid.
I don't know that they really would see that coming. Maybe. I don't know. A good fourth wall joke is fine and all.
Yeah, I don't think they did it on purpose. I think it just so happened to work out like that. Now, as far as if it changed or was fixed on the Blu-rays, I don't fucking know. I don't even know if Crunchyroll, which is where I watched it, had the uncut dub or not. And you might ask, well, I got to invest in the Blu-ray to find it. Someone, please tell me you bought the Blu-ray and can let us know in the comments. Look, I've spent money on a lot of shit, but I don't think I want to spend money on this. What? This never got, like, one of those re-releases that are really cheap either.
I don't know. Would you buy it for the same deal that you got the King's Game thing on?
You mean free? That's different. Yeah. Also, King's Game? That's different. Well, okay. I guess time to get to the script, which there's quite a few things that are clearly Western things.
Yeah, there definitely were.
So there's Kunai saying, "You better check yourself," is one. A dude in this world saying, "That's so cultured." Which, why would people in a fantasy world be talking like this? You got any ideas, Omi? Including Killer Queen saying Zero's outfit. That outfit is so sick. What? I'm just trying to bring it up in the context of a fantasy world. Does this dialect make sense?
No. She thought someone got sick all over his outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, Infinity game, indeed. Well, at least you know, Nomi, that Killer Queen isn't into you. I'm sorry, man. I mean, there was a scene where they bleeped out a lot of swearing, but I think it was done for comedic effect. Because you said they also bleeped out the flipping off, too.
It definitely was. There's like some minor devils, and they're like zombie girls. She kills one of them, flips the other one off. That's blurred out, and so yeah, it was definitely comedic effect.
I mean, there was one joke that made me laugh my ass off, though. Probably for all the wrong reasons. So there's a dude who shows up to the hot springs who apparently is blind. He lost his sight in a battle or something. And he's one of Shrimp Fry's friends. And they heal his sight. And the first thing he says when he sees Shrimp Fry is, "Lady Shrimp Fry, you've packed on a lot of weight. What have you been eating?"
Yeah.
So I couldn't, man.
He immediately became one of my favorite characters for that.
It was only in one episode, too. But yeah. Oh yeah, also you get Kunai doing the JoJo thing. The ordo bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, as far as the line that was toned down from Yukikaze in the dub, so he says, "I'd never..." It's when they're being chased by a bunch of wolves, and he said, "I'd never be able to take on that many at once." That's basically all he says. "There's not enough of me." Whereas in the sub, he says, "I don't have that many holes if you want to force yourself on me." Basically, I'm paraphrasing that one a little bit, but yeah, it was more or less that. Why they toned it down slightly, I don't know. I guess they both more or less mean the same thing, but whatever.
Who knows?
But all we know is Yukikaze is best boy, right, Nomi?
Go die with your venti body, fellow.
Grr. But that's really it for the script. There's, again, some funny lines here and there, but overall, I still find this show just mediocre. Yeah. Did you have fun, Nomi? Also, Luna's backstory to me makes no fucking sense. So I guess we could get on that for a second.
Yeah. So,
her backstory, she had a demi-human friend when she was younger, and demi-humans are persecuted in this world. So her demi-human friend got killed when she was taken in by the church. And they're like, "Yeah, you're not allowed to be friends." What up?
Well, she was a potential, and then it's like, and then eventually they're like, "Okay, you're actually like, we see your potential. You're actually in line to become one of the saints or whatever."
Yeah, the Holy Maidens.
And then her whole thing is like, "Awesome! Can this guy be my attendant?" And she's like, "No, his punishment's already been doled out.
He was a demi-human. We killed him. Also, you're going to be overseeing Rabbi Village, which is the place with all the rabbits. And I'm pretty sure the rabbits should count as demi-humans. So how come they're allowed to live?"
Because they're farmers. We can't execute our people that grow our food. That would be the rational explanation. I doubt it.
Unless they're trying to say that maybe it's because they're not demonkin, and if that's the case, then say demonkin aren't allowed to live, but demi-humans are okay as long as they're not from the demon.
As we saw with like Tron, there's definitely the.
Yeah, they persecute demonkin, as we've seen.
We never see anyone like say anything bad about the rabbits. There's definitely some stuff with Tron.
Well, that's because they're bunny waifus, Nomi. That's the only reason. But, also, Let Them Eat Cake was in the script too.
Yes, it was.
But yeah.
Also, the lolly mispronouncing the word soap.
Oh yeah, she calls it sapo. Although she does it numerous times, so I'm pretty sure that's an actual thing. You know, a choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Demon Lord Retry, would I recommend? No, I can't even say like it's not so bad. It's entertaining like King's Game, or infuriatingly anger-inducing like so many other shows. And what moments you do get aren't really worth sitting through this for, in my opinion. I mean, Nomi, I think you and I both noticed the back half, it seemed like we weren't really going anywhere.
No,
the last 6 eps were more or less him just building up his hot spring, and then him wanting to go on an adventure with Yuki Kaze at the end, and that's it.
Yeah, he wants something to protect the magic that didn't exist in Infinite Game. I don't understand.
Yeah, so
doesn't make sense.
As I said, top seen far worse anime, hell, far worse isekai at this point. This one sits in the painfully mediocre tier. And yeah, if you want to watch something that's again has father-daughter dynamic, just watch My Daughter is a Defeated Demon Lord. Or hell, watch Spy Family. You get that between Lloyd and Anya a bit. But I guess that wouldn't really be fantasy setting like the other one I mentioned a second ago, would it? And if you want an isekai following a demon lord that has a lot of ecchi in it, which that'd be the other reason, I guess, to watch it, watch How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Like, yeah, that one's right over there. God, how many shows need the words demon lord in their fucking title? And how many of them are isekais?
All of them.
Well, too bad this isn't the last time we're going to be covering this show, because apparently earlier this year, as I mentioned before, Demon Lord Retry R, the sequel manga series to this, is getting an anime adaptation. Why?
According to that guy, it's takes place there's a bit.
I don't think someone can correct me, but I don't think they covered all of the main series unless this is where it ended, which fucking weird. And R2 just picks up immediately here. But if not, we're getting a Tokyo Ghoul Re situation where they're just going to skip to the sequel manga and say fuck everything else that happened in the original series.
And that one still makes me sad because I love the mangas for that. But,
well,
I guess the good thing is we don't really care to be sad about the missed potential.
Yeah, we already know what we're in for. Sure, this gets a season 2, but King's Game gets nothing. Let's see how it is. Fuck you, anime industry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure them. It's okay. There's I'm sure King's Game is on the list near the bottom.
Yeah. The only thing I can really say about this is the dub was actually okay. People tried in it.
That definitely helps.
As far as MVP of the dub, I don't fucking know. Sure, I'll just give it to Josh. He had to play as our protag dick over
I
there.
mean,
Dude,
if we're going to discount our pro tag, I'd say my favorite was Luna.
Kristen McGuire. Yeah. Oh, she was best girl, so of course.
She got to do she got to do the Tsunere thing, so she got to do the sweet and the cold, and then she got to have some fun outbursts.
Yeah, and act like a posh uptight bitch.
Yeah.
Well, so y'all thought of Demon Lord Retry. If you like it, please just tell us why. I'd be very curious to know.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Remember, each episode where I watched it was rated so high. I don't understand.
I mean, a lot of the ones that on the site you were using had 5-star rating, and it was for the fan service episodes. So it's like, yeah.
I used that site to watch Made in Abyss. That had almost like 4.8. This had multiple episodes that were perfect 5s.
It was me.
I don't understand.
It was me. I did it.
You bastard.
Well, this was a fun Christmas present. Nomi really enjoyed the gift. You're welcome, Nomi.
Next time you give me a gift, include the damn receipt.
I'm tempted to try seeking out the DVD of this to gift to Nomi. Yeah, not the Blu-ray, the DVD, on purpose.
Well, just remember, if you do, wait until January, please. I got too much shit I gotta pack up anyway.
Well, anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. And Nomi will be back next time we cover something shit, I imagine. And as far as next time, I'll be back, because we'll be covering something probably better than this.
Please stop making me watch shit, dude. We have good anime on the docket, but you're making me watch...
Oh, there's plenty of bad anime, Nomi! Plenty of bad isekais, even, that are way worse than this!
Go to fucking hell.
I'll just close with this. Nomi, ever hear of the Conception anime adaptation?
Game pause.
And on that note, I hope you guys have a good day. Until next time.
Where the fuck did I put the knife?
Bye, everyone. Bye!